For me, it was always my face, like my makeup. It was like what I was super into, is just like doing my makeup, and like clothes wasn't really such a big part of what I was doing.
These guys were being so...
Do you need something?
What's up, everyone? My name is Omid Afshar, and welcome to the first episode of This Is. In today's episode, I'll be hanging out with Louie Castro, also known as Louie's Life. Louie is a video content creator who makes comedy sketches, beauty and fashion videos, and storytime videos. He's gained over 2.2 million subscribers on YouTube. There's so much that I want to get to know about Louie, and I can't wait to take you on this journey with me. This is Louie Castro.
Hi!
Hey, what's up, Louie? Good
Nice
to see you.
Come in, bienvenidos.
Oh my god, thank you for letting me in your house.
Of course.
How's your morning been?
Good, I just woke up. I'm ready to get started because obviously I'm not at my full potential right now.
Oh my god, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Oh wow, so how long have you been in this house for?
It's been a minute. It's been a long minute.
Do you like the quietness of that? I mean, it's kind of far from everything, right?
I know, well, I'm so used to always being like everywhere, like either partying or out with my friends, or like just always like in the whole crazy world. So when I come home and I get to chill, it's like, I love it. It's like the perfect balance. I come here and I get to relax. I'm away from everything. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Just like, leave me alone. Let me chill for a bit.
Can I get a little tour? I want to get a little tour for
okay. Right here we have my little kitchen. So this is the side of the kitchen that everybody sees, where I film my little cocinando videos, my chisme videos. But this side is what nobody ever really sees because there's nothing to see. It's just a table.
This is where you're eating all the time, right?
Yeah, this is where I eat with my family. Chisme, ketchup. That's the table. These two are my rooms.
Oh, you have 2 rooms.
I have 2 rooms. This is the baddest perra's room, and this is Louie's room.
Oh, I think so they're two separate people. 2
completely separate people. Like, this is like the perra, and this is like me right now. Like, just lazy, chilling. I'll show you my room first.
Okay, let's do it.
I cleaned.
Oh my god,
this is my room. This is my closet. Well, I have 2 closets because I have a lot of clothes.
You were a cheerleader?
Yes, I did it 1 year in high school, which was my senior year, and then I did it 1 year in college, and that was it.
What was that like? Were there other guys on the team?
No,
or?
I was the only guy.
Are you serious?
On the team. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more guys, but no, it was just me. Are you ready to see the perra room? So obviously, we have some hot Cheetos. It would not be the perra room without the hot Cheetos. And then this is where all the magic happens. So this is the perra room. This is where I get to my full perra potential. I do my makeup in here. I have like my extra AF clothes. I have my filming area. And then I'll film some mukbangs in this little area. I don't think I've ever done like a full on like, here's the whole room. So this is the first time. So you're lucky, you're getting to see it here first.
What do you have planned today? What do you want to do?
I wanted to take some pictures.
Okay.
I of course have to do my makeup. I can't walk around looking like this. I wanted to show you my old high school, show you around Watsonville, which is where I live. It's a tiny little place, but there's definitely some really cool things I want to show you.
When did you start wearing makeup?
I started wearing makeup like the end of like November 2017. I think who really inspired me to start doing makeup was like Bretman Rock and James Charles. I would see like Bretman wearing a lot of makeup in a lot of his videos, and he wasn't necessarily doing makeup videos. He wasn't doing like tutorials or anything like that, but just seeing how good he felt about himself when he would wear makeup, and it was like a way of expressing himself, I felt.
What was the first time like when you wore makeup?
Well, the first time I started doing makeup, the first product I ever put on my face was an eyebrow pencil. I remember I would grab my mom's liner and I would do my eyebrows. So can you imagine how dark my eyebrows were? Sharpie brows, and I felt like I looked so good. Slowly I started like incorporating a little more and more, but it was definitely like scary. I do remember the first time I wore makeup to school. I was so nervous, but like at that point I was like, you know, I have to do it or I'm just never gonna do it. Like, it's what I like to do. Till this day, I haven't seen another guy wear makeup in my little city.
What was your first YouTube video that you ever made?
My first YouTube video was me making fun of my little sister. She had a video that she posted on YouTube. It was like me being an older brother and making fun of her, which I feel so bad about.
At what point did your YouTube channel start, you know, blowing up?
It wasn't until I posted my How to Dance at Quinceañera video where I saw my channel, my views, and like my subscribers just literally blow up.
How would you say people described you as a kid?
If you didn't know me like in a personal level, then you probably thought I was really, really quiet and very shy. So when a lot of these people started seeing my YouTube channel and seeing how crazy I was, they were like, you're not like that in person. Some people thought that it was like something I was trying to play, like a person I was trying to play, like that wasn't me. But it wasn't even that, it's just I was always just so shy to show myself because I was scared of what people were gonna say. Also, like when I started doing YouTube, I wasn't out. So it was so hard for me to try to show my personality when such a big part of me wasn't even out yet, you know? So I think that's where a lot of that came from. Like people be like, oh my god, you act so different, like blah, blah, blah. But you know, as soon as I came out and I was just like happy with what I was doing and I accepted myself, then I just didn't care. And I just started doing what I wanted to do. That's gonna be my hermana. This is Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Hi.
How you doing?
Did you say hi?
Hi, Travis.
Say my name's Travis.
My name's Travis.
How are you? Oh.
Say I'm good.
I'm good.
You good?
We were very alike. Like from the time that we were little, we kind of like doing the same things. He liked playing with Barbies, so I would play with Barbies with him. He was like my best friend. When I found out that he liked doing makeup, I got super excited because I was like, oh my god, we can share tips. And like whenever he gets recognized, I think we still all get that like, ooh, like, you know, he's getting recognized. Like that's super cool.
At my full perra potential. Just a casual outfit to go run some errands, go grab something to eat. Are you ready?
Let's do it, let's go.
This was my dream car and she's mine now.
Are you a good driver?
No, we're gonna crash, so make sure you have your seatbelt on.
I'm buckled up.
I'm telling you, I never drive, so we'll see how this goes.
Do people around your neighborhood, like, are they proud of you? Or like, what is that like for them?
Pretty much everyone from my street knows what I do. And they all like are super supportive about it. They're super sweet about it. It's a really small city, so like, you know, when I started doing all this, it spread so fast.
When you were growing up, what was your idea of what your future would look like?
So when I was still in school, I really thought I was gonna get into the whole film industry. Not necessarily me being a YouTuber and me doing all this, because none of this was planned. I never thought this was gonna happen or be what it is now. So I really thought I was gonna be like, you know, making movies, and I really wanted to be an editor for like big movies and stuff. Like that was my thing. I loved editing.
Where do you see your channel and you going in the next 5 years?
I definitely see me getting a lot more into makeup. Hopefully one day be able to have my own products and do my own things with makeup. I would love to even like have my own show at some point, or like host stuff.
Was college ever like in your plans? Like, did you want to go to college?
Since I was younger, I always knew school wasn't for me because I really believe that school isn't for everyone. I did like drop out of college, but
wait, you went to college?
I did.
No way.
I went to college, but I didn't drop out because like I was lazy and like, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. I dropped out, like I was really put my all into school, like everything. It just wasn't for me. Like whenever I was there, I was so sad. But my parents had a talk with me at some point because I think they saw how bad it was like affecting me, as in like, I guess my happiness, it just wasn't there. And they gave me the option that if I wanted to stay in school or drop out, and it was probably one of the hardest decisions ever. Right there, you're gonna see Kmart, and that's where I used to work.
No way.
My first and only job. I used to work there when I was in high school, you know, to make my money, to go out with my friends, do things, be able to buy things myself. But I worked there for 1 year, and when I started seeing that I was getting paid more on YouTube, I was like,
how did your parents take YouTube being your career?
At first, like funny story, when I first got my paycheck from YouTube, my parents were like, what? Like, what do you mean YouTube's paying you? Like, that's not real. Like, my parents thought it was a scam. They didn't believe it, but now they're super supportive about it.
Was there anyone out at your school growing up?
There were, but I feel like I was very different. And I would get bullied a lot in school for even, you know, coming out, and for especially for doing YouTube and stuff. I would get bullied like in public, in the quad, during lunch, like get things thrown at me. And I don't know, I don't think it was because of my sexuality. I really think it's because I was putting myself out there with makeup, with YouTube, with, you know, like dressing the way I wanted to dress. And I think everyone else was kind of not really putting themselves out there the way I was. We are here picking up my best friend, Jasmine.
Hi. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Of course.
Louie was just telling me that you're like
Just talking about you.
you're his only friend.
Right?
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
just like me and her, and it's been like that since like kinder. Like we have pictures together from our little kinder graduation, 5th grade graduation. Like we've been like this since the beginning, which is why she's so precious to me. That's why she's just like my only friend, because everyone else just comes and goes. Just things don't work out. I'm really about this thing, like if you don't support me and you don't like, you know, you're not happy for me, then I just cut you off. Bye. Okay, so I want to show you my old high school.
Okay.
This is my old high school.
Wow.
Watsonville High School, as you can see.
Oh my goodness. When was the last time you came here?
Wow, we actually made a promise to each other.
Oh.
Like when we graduated, we literally promised each other that we would never come back to this high school like ever
Yeah,
again.
not even like
No,
to visit.
not even
like
to
that.
visit. Like I was like, we're not gonna visit, we're not gonna do anything, like I don't care. It reminds me of a place where like I wasn't being myself because I felt like I couldn't. So every time I come here, I'm like, are you hungry, Yummy? For sushi?
I could, yeah. Sure.
We're going to Pinto Lake Park. I think we should take some Instagram pictures.
Do you need to get some content?
I do. I used to always come here, put my earphones in, just like especially when I had a lot of thinking to do, or even sometimes when I was sad. I would come here, just walk around, like breathe. So this was my spot. Like I would always come here, like as soon as I need an Instagram picture, I was like, let's go to Pinto Lake. So this is my spot. It's like what all my Instagram had.
So really pretty.
I used to come here, ride my bikes all the time, walk my dogs. I used to do like track and field. So I would come practice here a lot, just running around.
Who's your like most recent like fashion inspiration?
Ooh, I've recently gotten into fashion because it wasn't something that I would do. Like, I just like, for me it was always my face, like my makeup. It was like what I was super into, was just like doing my makeup, and like clothes wasn't really such a big part of what I was doing.
Yeah.
Until recently. Now it's like something that I've really like gotten into, and I'm trying to get into it a bit more. But I don't know if I have like an inspiration. I'm very like barely getting into fashion, I want to say.
Love it.
Do you need something?
Those guys were being so...
I know, like I just don't put up with it. Like don't with me. I used to let myself get picked on all the time when I was in high school, but like now it's just like, girl. I'm a Leo, let me just tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm very nice, but if you mess with me in the wrong way, girl, let me just tell you, I'm gonna put up a bun. Like I will not deal with it.
You know, being gay in such a small community, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's the type of bullying that you would get right there.
Yeah, and oh my God, it's funny sometimes because like so many people will tell me something, but then I'll go up to them and there's like not a single word, which is why I like doing it, because now I know that people are all talk up until you're up into their face. I used to be so scared of my bullies. I used to be so scared of these people who would like say things to me or like yell things at me or call me names. But like, oh my God, you could probably ask Jasmine the amount of times I've gone up to people and be like, sorry, do you need something? Or like, can I help you? Or is like, is there something you want to tell me? And they'll just be like, I'm like, you were literally just yelling things at me. Like,
yeah.
Why don't you just say it now? It's just so, people aren't used to being like confronted about things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're gonna yell things at me and they're gonna make me feel uncomfortable, then me too.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I just don't put up with it.
Oh my God, my daughter loves you.
Thank you. Tell her I said hi. Aw, tell her I said hi. Thank you.
What are you up to?
I'm editing my new YouTube video.
Is this the setup for you editing a video?
Literally, this is what I do.
And you edit all your videos by yourself?
I do, yes.
What does it look like? What is this?
I use iMovie. Keep it basic.
Wow, this is how Louie edits his videos.
Yes.
Keeping
this
it
is
real.
Me.
Do you mind if we chat for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about relationships.
Ooh, relationship.
Because I saw you posted a photo of a guy.
A guy.
But there's no tag.
Yeah.
So
no tag, no face.
There's no face.
No face, no case.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no face. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, what has dating been like for you?
Dating is something I don't talk about a lot anymore. It definitely was a big part of my channel before. I was in this other relationship that didn't really work out, and I left a lot of my viewers with questions. I ended this relationship and I never talked about it, like when it ended. And that relationship was a big part of my social media, and everyone was like, oh my god, like what happened? Like we never see him. Like I don't know where I was in a relationship, and the next day everything was gone. And everyone was really like tripping out about it, like questioning it. And I just never talked about it, and I just felt like I wanted my privacy in that sense. And believe it or not, one of the hardest parts about being on social media is, I want to say, dating. It's very, very, very difficult. I feel like people would think like, oh my god, like they probably have a bunch of people everywhere. Like it's super easy for them to just get in a relationship. They have hella people in their DMs. It's just like you never know what people are really into. You don't know if they're in it for you or if they're in it for different reasons. And it's the most difficult thing ever. Being in a relationship is just something that always scares me. But luckily, you know, I am in a relationship right now, and I'm super duper 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 happy. And the reason I choose not to talk about it on social media is just because, like, part of it is like I'm scared to put my relationship out there. Like sometimes I want my privacy, and sometimes there's a lot of negativity that comes with that.
When did you first know that you were gay?
Ever since I was little, like I kind of already knew I was different from every other guy. I was into like playing Barbies, being around girls all the time. I wasn't doing what all the guys should be doing or what all the guys like to do. I didn't come to accept my sexuality up until high school. Before that, like, it was just something that I myself was trying to figure out. And, you know, everyone was just like always talking down on like gay people, and it's just like it would make me feel so bad about it. But finally, like in high school is when I was just like, this is me. I don't care whether you like it or not. I'm gonna do me.
Coming from a Hispanic background, you know, being a part of the LGBTQ isn't necessarily the most accepted thing, you know?
Yeah.
Were you worried about how your dad would take it and your mom?
Well, I was definitely very scared. I feel like ever since I was little, like there was a clear borderline between things that girls should do and things that guys should do. So growing up, like it was very difficult, and I was always super scared to like even come out to my parents, because I was like, what are they gonna think about it? Like, am I gonna like disappoint them? Are they not gonna be happy? And then again, I'm also the only son that they had, so I felt a lot of pressure. It was very scary, but I mean, when I finally told them, I definitely got a very different response from what I thought, and I was really happy with the way they responded and supported me even after I came out. This one time, I was on a brand trip. I think I was in LA, and I was gone for like about a week. And when I came back, my parents were like, I have a surprise for you, like we want to show you something, blah blah. And I was like, what are they so excited to show me? Like, did they buy new bed sheets? Like, did they buy new furniture? Like, I really had no idea. And they took me to what now is my filming room, and they showed that to me, and I was like, they gave up their room so that I can live my dream. And when I saw that, like, I literally got so emotional. It was crazy for them to do that. It meant a lot to me.
Dang. You're lucky.
I owe them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky to have supportive, you know, parents like that.
I'm super thankful for it.
So if there's a little boy out there and wants to be like you one day, what kind of advice would you give him?
When you do what makes you happy, it's just gonna help you so much more, because you're doing what you want, not what everyone else wants you to do, not what everyone thinks you should be doing. If I didn't listen to myself, I honestly have no idea where I would be. Like, this is all because, one, because of you guys, and two, because I did what I wanted to do. And at the time, I felt like no one was there to support me. Like, I found people who supported me, and they lifted me and brought me to where I am now. There's always gonna be people trying to bring you down, but if you don't listen to them and you do what you want to do, you're gonna go big, and at the end of the day, it's all gonna be worth it because you are happy. And let me tell you guys that I am so happy.
You're so special. You're so sweet.
I'm like, woo, super emotional.
No, this has been really great. Like,
Thank you.
This is our first time hanging out, and
Yes.
you've been so kind and
Thank
so
you.
down to earth. And
Thank you.
I'm excited for people to see what I saw today. No.
That was emotional. You ruined my makeup.
Did I really?
I know.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for coming though.
Thanks
I
for
loved it.
hanging out with me.
Thank you
This
for
has
coming
been
to the
fun.
Perra's house.
Seeing your house.
Yes.
We'll hang out soon, okay?
Yes, definitely will see you soon.
Yes.
Catch you up on all the chisme.
Hey, bye.
Thank you so much.
I'll
Bye.
see you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching the first episode of This Is. If you like this episode, make sure to like and subscribe below. Leave a comment letting me know who you want me to follow next. I'll see you next time.